You love your cat and you think your home is their ultimate safe space. But what if the way you live, talk, and even move around is quietly stressing them out every single day? The TV is on, doors slam, guests come and go, you scoop the litter when you remember, and you hug your cat whenever you feel like it. Because that's what love looks like to a human, but to a cat? A lot of those normal household habits can feel like chaos, confusion, and constant low-level fear. In this video, we're uncovering 9 hidden ways you might be accidentally stressing out your cat, and how to fix them so your home finally feels safe in their language, not just yours. The first big hidden stressor is loud, unpredictable noise. Think about it: slamming doors, shouting across rooms, blasting the TV volume, vacuum cleaners suddenly roaring to life, or even loud arguments. Cats have incredibly sensitive hearing. They're hardwired to react fast to unexpected sounds because, in nature, that could mean danger. All those sudden bangs, high-pitched noises, or even just constant background noise can keep your cat's nervous system in a semi-alert state. This leads to hiding, being jumpy, or even getting irritable. If your cat bolts under the bed every time you drop something or start the vacuum, they aren't being dramatic. It's a sign your sound environment is totally overwhelming for them. Second, inconsistent routines quietly shake a cat's sense of security. Cats are creatures of habit. Predictable feeding times, play sessions, and quiet periods help them feel that their world is under control. When dinner is at 5 p.m. one day and 10 p.m. the next, or your bedtime shifts constantly, they get anxious and unsettled. Cat behavior experts stress that routine isn't about being rigid. It's about your cat being able to predict when important things like food, play, and rest are going to happen. A simple, roughly consistent schedule can do more for their mental health than any fancy toy you could buy. The third hidden stressor is too much or the wrong kind of affection. We humans show love with hugs, kisses, and constant touching. But for many cats, being overhandled feels like pressure or even a threat, especially if they're scooped up when they just want to walk away. Experts point out that too much affection from the cat's point of view is one of the most common human-caused stressors. Being squeezed, kissed on the face, or held for a selfie when their body language is screaming, "I'm done," teaches the cat that they're no doesn't matter. This can lead to them avoiding you, lashing out, or just feeling tense whenever you're around. Here's something to think about. Most stressed cats didn't get that way because of one huge traumatic event. They got that way because of 1,000 tiny moments stacked on top of each other, too loud, too unpredictable, too grabby, too confusing. The good news is you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start removing some of those daily stress bricks so your cat can finally breathe. Okay, number 4. Ignoring or misreading your cat's body language. This is a major source of ongoing stress. Cats use really subtle signals, their ear angles, tail position, eye shape, even whisker tension to say, "I'm okay," "I'm nervous," or "please back off." When we keep petting sensitive spots like their belly or the base of their tail, or lean right over them while they're showing those early warning signs, the cat feels unheard and trapped. Over time, many cats just skip the polite signals and go straight to swatting or biting. It's not because they're mean, but because their quiet language has never been respected. Learning to stop petting the second their tail starts to flick, their pupils get big, or their body stiffens is one of the fastest ways to lower their daily stress. Fifth on our list is a boring or understimulating environment. This one quietly eats away at your cat's mental well-being. Sure, cats sleep a lot, but when they're awake, they need chances to climb, scratch, explore, and solve little hunting puzzles. An indoor cat living in a flat space with no shelves to climb, no good scratching posts, and the same old toys on the floor for weeks can easily get bored. That boredom often shows up as overgrooming, scratching your furniture, getting the zoomies at 3 a.m., or picking fights. Enrichment isn't a luxury. Rotating their toys, adding cat trees, giving them window perches, and having real play sessions are all basic mental health care. The 6th hidden stress trigger is tension in multi-cat households that we humans tend to underestimate. Many of us have more than one cat and just assume they'll work it out. But chronic, low-level conflict like staring, blocking doorways, chasing, or silent bullying around food bowls and litter boxes can seriously stress out the more submissive cat. You might see one cat hiding more, avoiding certain rooms, or suddenly having litter box accidents in a place where they feel safer. Cats sharing a home are not automatically friends. They often need multiple feeding stations, plenty of litter boxes, and separate safe spots to prevent constant competition and anxiety. Seventh, constant changes to smells, territory, or furniture can chip away at your cat's feeling of control. Cats rely heavily on scent to mark their territory as safe. Strong cleaning products, heavy air fresheners, new perfumes, or even just moving the furniture around all disrupt that scent map. Even bringing in new things that smell like other animals can be unsettling. Big, sudden changes like new people, renovations, or new pets are obvious triggers, but even small, frequent scent disruptions can keep a nervous cat on edge. Try to make changes gradually. Keep some familiar scented blankets around and avoid super strong cleaners near their favorite spots. Number 8 is a huge one. Punishing stress behaviors instead of addressing the cause. When a cat pees outside the box, hides more, or hisses, our first reaction might be to scold them, clap our hands, or spray them with water. But these behaviors are almost always symptoms of stress or a medical issue, not deliberate badness. Punishment just adds another layer of fear on top of the original problem. It teaches the cat that expressing their discomfort is dangerous. Instead, the expert advice is to check for medical issues first, then look for environmental or social stressors. Use gentle management and positive reinforcement, not fear. And finally, number 9, missing or dismissing the early signs of stress. This lets anxiety grow into bigger health and behavior problems. Vets and behaviorists list subtle changes like hiding more, playing less, eating more or less, becoming clingier or more distant, overgrooming, or a change in litter box habits as classic early stress indicators. A lot of us just chalk this up to a cat's mood or getting older. We only react when the cat starts attacking, peeing everywhere, or getting sick. Recognizing stress as a real welfare issue early on and making adjustments to noise, routine, and enrichment can prevent it from turning into chronic disease or severe anxiety. So, how can you start distressing your cat's life in a practical way? First, soften the soundscape. Close doors gently, lower the TV volume, maybe give your cat a heads up before you start vacuuming, and give them a quiet, safe room during loud events like parties. Next, tighten up your daily rhythm. Keep meal times roughly consistent, schedule 1 or 2 play sessions, and have a predictable nighttime routine. This helps your cat relax because they know what's coming. And before you touch them, ask yourself, is this for me or for them? Then be ready to stop petting when they show those early no thanks signals. At the same time, upgrade their environment. Add vertical space like shelves or a cat tree, create cozy hiding spots, get some sturdy scratching posts, and rotate their interactive toys and puzzle feeders so there's always something new to investigate. If you have multiple cats, give them more resources, extra litter boxes, more than one feeding spot, and separate resting areas to reduce competition. And if you see signs of stress, get your vet involved sooner rather than later to rule out any pain or illness. Most importantly, shift how you think about chill cats. A cat lying still isn't always relaxed. Sometimes they're just shut down watching or pretending to sleep because they don't feel in control. When you gently reduce noise, add routine, respect their body language, and build an environment that lets them make choices, you'll start to see what real relaxation looks like. Softer eyes, more confident walking, more cuddles on their own terms, and natural playful behavior. Remember, your cat can't look you in the eye and say, hey, you're stressing me out with all this noise and grabbing, but their body is already telling you. If this video helped you spot at least one hidden stress trigger in your home, tap that like button and share it with another cat parent who thinks their cat is just moody. Comment below which of these 9 stressors shocked you the most, or which one you're going to fix first this week. And if you want more science-based tips on how to stop making hidden mistakes with your cat and build a calmer, deeper bond, hit subscribe to Cats Psychology and turn on the bell so you never miss a new episode.